Okay, so recording has started, and hello everyone. I hope you all are doing good. And if you are finding this channel for the first time, please do subscribe. It was quite early, but then it's easy to remember things, right? Yes, now this time what we are doing is we are making a Minecraft tutorial about how to make an iron golem farm, or more precisely, how to make the iron golem farm that I made and uploaded a video on YouTube, and it just works for posterity, right? It does not stop. There is no problem about iron golems not spawning, or the villagers are not afraid, or anything like that. There's no issue in this iron golem farm. So let's go. And this farm was specially demanded by just a guy. Okay, he's on YouTube and he just commented on my video that if I can make a tutorial on how did I make it. So yeah, I forgot that time because I just got a little bit busy. Uh, yes, and just like talking about things, let me just tell you, I make blender models as well of small cars, low poly vehicles basically. So if you want, then I can just show you, and if you like them, then I can. I'm sorry, okay, that was the alarm for making the video. Okay, yep, we have started at the correct time. So yes, if you want, I can show you my Blender models about the low poly cars that I make, and then if you want, I can make tutorials on them as well. So let's just start the iron golem farm, or iron ingots farm, whatever you can call it. Let's start this tutorial. Okay, here we are. All right, let's go. So this whole house of mine, headquarters sort of, that you saw in the last video, I have completed these rail tracks, and this is kind of cool. It just encircles complete area, and yeah, that's quite cool. And this is the farm that I was talking about. Now the feature of this farm is that iron ingots never stop, right? Well, in case if you are curious how these things end up in that chest, I basically placed them in because it was all garbage for me. So I basically just, instead of dumping them somewhere or just burning them, I placed them in just in case I might need them in the near future. Right. So now what we are doing is we are going for a nice place. And talking about nice place, I made, or I must say, I tried to make this little farm for me few weeks ago, and it didn't work. So, lol, that's just useless, right? Yep. So, the prerequisites for this farm is that you must know how to bring the villager in, right? Second, you must know how to bring the zombie in, right? Because there are a ton of videos, and I know you have watched a lot of them, and you already have one farm. I believe you already have one farm uh, made out of those videos, and the only problem that you are facing is the iron golems just stop spawning after some time, right? So yes, if that is your problem, then let me just show you how to build that perfect farm. So the prerequisites I was saying, you know how to bring the villagers into the farm, you know how to bring the zombie to the farm, and uh, and you have the materials that I am about to show you that you will need. Right? These three things are the only things that you need. And talking about how to bring the villagers, you can bring them either by rails, or you can bring them just by guiding them, or some people do it like they bring the villagers near their farm at night, and then they just wait that the villager just spots the bed above the ground and just goes there by itself. So yes, that's an easy way. And zombie, they can either you can put it in a boat or something like that, and then you can do it, or the rail thing can be done with the zombie, and you can make it follow you, right? And then you can just dump it into the farm, and you need a name tag as well, so that the zombie does not despawn, right? Because it does take a lot of work to bring in the zombie. And yes, that's all. Let's do it real quick. Game mode, creative. Okay, so let's just put these things away first. Right now, what you need is this, and rest is it's not there. Any leaf, right? Any leaf, doesn't matter which one you get. And where are those walls? Ah, wall, cobblestone wall will be, I guess, will do the work, right? Rest is all on you. Then you need glass panes. Okay. Then you need at least two beds, right? And some profession. What profession should we give? I guess lectern will be the best, right? Because they ultimately will then be able to give me books and quite interesting enchantments. Now, as you can see, the area that I am building. Oh, okay. The area that I am building in my farm is almost flat. It is not a prerequisite that the area has to be flat, but I think that is more preferable. The area should be flat. It's not hard and fast rule that it has to be flat. Now, what you have to do is you have to make a platform of height at a height of 8 to 12 blocks, right? So I suggest you make it at 10. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now the width and the length is totally on you, how big you want your farm to be and how many villagers you want in your farm, right? Two will do the job, and rest all is just that, yes, I want them all. So this is that kind of thing. Two are sufficient, right? Let's make the platform. Now there, as I said, there is no specific like boundary how big the platform should be, right? And there can be a limitation about the platform depending about that water bucket and everything, how the water flows. Let me just make a hole. Yep. That way we know now that from which side we came, right? Okay. All right. Let's take the bucket. Let's measure the distance, how far it goes. Oopsie. Shit. Okay. Come on, man. What the hell? Okay, if it is going that way only. Seriously? Okay. Just leave it. We will just figure it out when we have made the farm, right? If you know already that how far the water spreads, or we can actually calculate it from this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we now know that it is 8. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need a little bit extra space, so we will just make it 10. Okay, that will be great. We'll make it 10. Just to guide the iron golem. Yep, yes. Let us complete this whole thing. It's taking a lot of time. You can either skip this part if you are already done with it. Then you can skip this part. Just go forward about 3-4 minutes, right? And there you go. This is it. Well, to make it symmetrical, let's just add one more layer. All right. See, symmetrical things look good, right? So yes, that's it. Now this whole thing, though, two, oh, 2, 3, right? So we need 1 and 2 and 3 up. 3 is great, and fourth one, right? So the height has to be 3 because half is the height of the bed and then 2 is the height of villager. So he or she, I mean, should have at least half of it free, right? Okay, now we need to make that whole thing. Okay, let's go. Now you will be hearing this sound of mouse click. I can't do anything about it. You will just have to cope up with me, okay? Yup. Let's set up bed and sleep. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Now, this is all on you, whether you want glass in between so that you can just monitor the villagers, right? I am making full cobblestone walls right now, right? But there's no hard and fast rule again. You can just add glass like that, right? To make it look fancy. All right. You get the idea, right? Yeah. Okay. So here is the bed and 1, 2, and we need to build the platform now. Right. The main thing about this uh, whole farm is that each component, whether it is zombie, whether it is water placement, right, everything has its own time. So you have to be precise that you don't just straight and bring the zombie first and then bring the villagers, right? That should not be the case. Okay, now this was the center part. All right, let's break some of it so that we should have light. And boom, just in case I die. Okay, so assuming that you bring the zombie through this green spot right there, right, you have to build a cage for the zombie. All right, the cage needs not to be that big, right? A one block wide cage is enough. All right, and just when I said one block, I myself made it 2 block wide. Okay, so yeah, that's it, right? You can go hop in, hop out. That's great. Okay, we are covering the whole cage right now. Yes, because there is a reason for doing that, right? Yeah. So right now we have covered the whole cage with this glass panes, and this is it. This is it, and boom. All right. So the cage is set up. Do we have those? Nope. Where? Yep. Torch. Okay. This part is done, right? Let's make a hole. Get out of here. Let's close it. Done. This part is done where the zombie will be dropped. Real, like literally, he will be dropped. So, yes, this is the whole idea. And next thing is we did it like that, right? Okay, we will have it this way. Now, the purpose of using grass or leaf is that, not grass, leaves, is that uh, when you yes, when you place these walls, right, then there is this space, small space, on which your iron golems can spawn. But when you place grass blocks or leaf blocks, your golems won't spawn on them, right? If it was cobblestone beneath these walls, then the golems could have spawned over them, right? But since it's not like that, so they won't be spawning now. Okay, let's go. Yo, bro. That's the beauty of creative mode. Hey, you can do whatever you want, right? This farm that I'm making, I didn't see it anywhere, right? I didn't see anyone making it. It's just I tried making something, I ended up making something, and that something worked for me. So I refined it, and here is the farm, right? It's just that the golem farms that you find over the internet or over the YouTube, they are all uh, like based on the fact that yes, when you will run them on the first day, they will give you around 200 iron ingots, right? But the next day, they might just stop working, right? The golems won't spawn next day. That's the whole problem, right? So that's why I made this farm which does not stop, right? Golems keep on spawning, and see, I'm not a professional tutorial maker, so just bear with my mistakes. All right, now the next thing that you have to do, you don't have to put the water like straight on, right? You don't need to put it straight on. Oops, like that, right? Next thing that we want is a zombie. Now that you know how to bring the zombie in, I will just use an egg. Zombie spawn egg. Let's see. Yep. And a name tag. Okay. Name tag. And an anvil because we will have to name it. Okay. Grass is done, so we can just remove it. Okay. So keep it here. Boom. Zombie. Right. We have the name tag now. We have the zombie now. Right. Now what we will do is we will. Oh, come on, just go in. Okay. Please don't die. Is it dead or what? No. Yup, he survived. So yeah, I would suggest that you must bring your zombie in the night time. Generally, you will bring it in the night time, right? Hmm, like obviously, if you are not creating it in creative mode, right? So yes, now we have the zombie in. All right. Now with the zombie in, what is it? Okay, now with the zombie in, we can start bringing the villagers. Right now, the whole place is lit. Is it? Ah, it's kind of odd. That stone texture, right? Okay, so the zombie is in, and we have these two beds. Let me set up the lecterns. There you go. All right. Hmm. Now let's just, oops, the bed. Let's just make these beds where, right here. Yep, it is just perfect. Okay. Yep. So now the next thing that you need, just break them, and if you want, you can just place some cobblestone slabs beneath this area. But I don't want that because I know my bed won't just fall off, right? So just keep it like that. There is no need. You can cover it later, right? So yeah, that's done. You need the beds in that position, right? And let me remove it. Let me have a respawn point. Okay, and we have the lectern set up. Yep. So almost everything is done now. Now we can bring the zombie, that villager in. Villager spawn egg, and we don't need this anymore. We'll bring two villagers. Right. Now, as you can see, they are not afraid of the zombie at all because they can't see it. I mean, they are idiot, right? They can't see through glass, so they basically can't see the zombie through the glass, right? So yes, so they are not afraid right now, and let's just sleep. Get aside, bro. Neither are we afraid, right? As you can see, we can easily sleep through the night. Now they have adapted the profession. What are they giving? Frost Walker and ah, shit, not useful. But still, right? We got the zombie in, we got the villagers in then, and we have not yet broken the glass tube, these glass panes. And I suggest that you broke them only when you are sure that you have reached the number of villagers that you wanted, right? Now, what you can do is you can breed them, right? They will give kids, then the kids will grow into adults, and then you can breed them as well. So you can multiply them like 2 to 3 to 6 to 12, whatever number you want, and just arrange the beds in whatever order you want, right? But you must make sure that at least one or two beds should face this glass pane directly, right? Because otherwise, if you don't do it, your farm won't work, and I will show it just in just a minute, right? In just a minute we will be seeing it. Yes, that's it, done. Okay, now it's time for water replacement. 2 3 4, come on. Yep, this is it, and there you have it. Okay, so it is coming in from like that area, right? Now what we will do is, come on, just move. Yep, this is the place where the golems can stand, so we will just ensure that they don't, right? So what we will do is we will just increase the platform height by 1, right? Okay, and here it goes. 136. Done. That's it. Is it done or oh, maybe I shared. Okay. This is the only issue that you might face building up with a wall, right? That you can place water bucket through the wall, and that's quite annoying. So be careful while placing the buckets. Try not to place them through the wall. Oh shit, did I? Yes. Okay, come on. Yes, done. Oh, that's it, done. Right, now you will just place this thing here and then it's going in, right? Yep. Now the whole idea behind this thing is, let me just show you. We will just throw the glass here and then it will go down there, right? No problem, right? Nothing. As simple as that. Now another thing that we need, and these things that we don't need, is this we might need, this we won't, and yes, we need those. What are they called? Signboards. Sign, oak sign. Okay. Now you already must have guessed what I am going to do right now. Now, since I am of height 2 and the golem is of height 3, so the lava should be right here, right? In order for the lava to be right there, we need the sign placement like that. Now, let's try. Oh, come on. Seriously? No. Okay, just wait a minute. Hmm. Okay. Lava bucket. Lava bucket. Here it is. The lava bucket is here, guys. And we will place it carefully by doing this. All right, done. Right, and then we will just break that one. And it's all done. Yep, that's almost it. You see, we won't burn, hopefully. Yep, we won't. Now what you need to do is just break this thing, right? And make a passage or tunnel, I guess. Make something of that sort because we need to take that iron ingot down, right? And for that, we have to have that where it is here. Yep. Now you can just cover it up, right? If you want, or it will be cool if you use glass blocks to display how the iron ingots are falling down, right? So that will be cool as well. So it's all on your creativity, right? And you can see this kind of looks cool already, right? We are just banking this whole stream on the sides just to ensure that the iron ingots don't fall off somewhere in the middle, right? Let's block it for some time. Now, another thing that you will need is a hopper. All right, and some chest. Do we have chest? Yep, we have a chest. Okay. Now again, how big you want the storage depends on you. Just place the chest there, put the hopper in there, right? Place it like that. I mean, you don't even need to place it like that. Just okay. Boom. That's it. Done. Done. That's it. Right. So now the golem farm is almost ready. Or I must say it's ready. It's damn ready. And you have to keep in mind that you make a safe passage in and out of this area where only you can access it, right? Not them, because these two will escape if they get a chance to escape, right? The lighting is not proper. We need lights, guys. We need lights. Okay. Yup. So now it's done, right? And let's go. Now you will see that they will start getting scared the moment I break this whole thing, right? Now you can see that they are getting scared. Let's go up. Come on, just get in. Okay, let's wait for night. They have to sleep for one night, and then the next morning the golems will start spawning. Let me increase the volume. Friendly creature. No, master volume. Okay, this should be good. Back to the game. Okay, it's about time. They should start sleeping. Come on. Yup. Come on, just start sleeping, dude. What the hell? Okay. Let's cover the zombie again. Just to make these idiots sleep, right? Hmm. Yup. Now let's break this. Okay. Come on, just spawn, bro. Mm, These zombies are very smart, right? Yup, they are quite smart. You have to break all of them, right? Just remember it, you have to break all of them. They will find a place to hide themselves, right? So just make sure there is no place. Alright. Hashtag game mode survival. Mhm. Oh, say it's quite deep, bro. Yup. Oh, thank God. Oh, and right here. Oops. Okay, no problem. We have this. This is quite interesting. Why are they not spawning those iron golems? I have to check that out. See, we have found that yes, there is an issue and we must be able to resolve it. Maybe it's just because the number is not that big. Maybe. Number can be a reason, but we have to be sure. So let's just place more beds, right? Almost everywhere. Yep, so now it's good. Profession, we can give everyone the same profession and they can be anywhere, right? Oops, should not be there. That's it, I guess. Yep, that's it. Now, where is that villager spawn egg? I think that the number of villagers is also a parameter here, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around 8. And I guess everyone has their bed now. How many are there? How many? The professions are less. Okay, have it. Oy, oops. Bro. Oh, chaos. Hmm. Now everyone has a profession and they have their own beds. Right, let's just wait for them to sleep. What time is it? Let's see. What time is it? Okay, there is time. another thing that you want to ensure is that the zombie must not touch the villagers at all, right? So he must not be able to touch them. Just get aside, brother. Come on. Get aside, get aside. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Yup. This is uh, that protective caging just to ensure that the zombie does not infect these villagers, right? Yeah. Actually, I would suggest that you should make a larger farm than that because it is quite congested right now. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Let's see whether it works or not. Now, and we can see this, right? Actually, what we can do is we can actually make it two stream, right? Double. Yup. We can make it double and we should make it double. Let's see. Mhm. Let's make it, oops, double. Mm, Tree leaves. Hmm. And since we are making it double, so you can make it this way as well. Like you can double it as well. But we'll do it in just a moment. Let's first do it that way. Okay. Mm, Signboards. Okay. It was here, here, and here. Right. Water bucket. Okay, water bucket. Here we have the water bucket, right? And then this will definitely go in, or we can break it, right? So everything will break here, come here, and then boom, lava. Let's place the lava now. This had nothing to do with that, right? But still. Now, as you can see, they are all sleeping nicely. Should I increase the volume? Ah, yes, you can see that. You can hear that iron golem spawning. Come on, just back to the menu. Let's go up. Come. Ah, that one just got just lost it. Okay, no problem at all. Now the only issue here that you can face is this part where you might have some issue, right? And you can actually solve it by placing what? Not by placing that. Where is that cobblestone? Yeah, there it is. Oh, hmm. Bye bye, friend. Okay. Now, the problem that I was telling you about was that you must first place this thing. You must have that, and you must have that as well. Okay, yo, bro, come on. Take it easy, man. And this, right. So, yes, that's it. This one is done. Can you please get away, brother? Yo, hey, yo, buddy. Yup, that's done. Nice, great. Just let me place that thing over your head. On. How do I place that lava bucket, bro? If you are not going to get away. Ah, yes, now it's good. Yeah, there you go. Oh, thank God. Hmm. There it is. The video is obviously quite longer than what I expected, but yes, it's good. Now, the thing that you notice here is that these people are sleeping just great, right? They are not scared of the zombie at all. But as soon as I wake them up, they are scared as hell, right? But then as soon as they lay down on the bed, they are not scared at all. So this is the whole logic of this farm, that when they sleep, they should not be scared of the zombie so that they can have a sound sleep. But as soon as they are awake, like they are standing, right, in the daytime, they should be scared of the zombie, right? People can do it with pistons and everything, redstone and all, but this method is just quite cheap, like very cheap, right? There you go. You don't have to worry whether he is standing here or somewhere else. They will eventually drop down, right? You don't have to worry about that at all. Let's check the chest. How much? 8. Okay, that's not bad. Yep. Now the important part. Now, you might be wondering why I did them, right? Why I placed those blocks. Just because sometimes what happens is the iron golem dies, the things just uh, spread out and they can land on these little spaces. Like, let me show you. They can land on like that, and you won't be able to get them in because they are already inside that area. So, just to avoid that thing, I have covered this little area with stones so that there is no place for those things to actually spread. However, I should have done that as well, but then again, let me do it. Just give me a second. Die, bro. Yep. Okay. Now we'll do this and this and boom, boom. That's it. Off, off. Oh, shit. Almost. Right. You should be careful with your. Array, let me go out here. What the hell, bro? Uh, yeah, now there will be no problem. Right. Let's go to the main part of this whole farm. Right. Can we sleep? Yes, we can. Yes, you can see that the eyes are not pointing, so they are already able to sleep nicely. And now, as soon as they are awake, you can see that. Let me just reduce the volume. Now, as soon as they are awake, you can see they are all scared of the zombie. And what happens when they get scared? They spawn iron golems. And what happens when the iron golem gets burned? We get iron ingots. Now, the output of this farm totally depends on how much iron ingot each golem is dropping, right? So, they can drop 5, they do drop 3 as well. It's both ways. So yes, drop that output can vary, but one thing that I can guarantee you is that this farm won't stop. It won't actually stop spawning iron golems, right? It won't. Because in the daytime they will spawn iron golems, and when they sleep, there might be some of them who are not having a bed. As you can see, two of them were not having a bed. So you can give them a bed as well, but if you don't give them, then there is no problem. That's not an issue. It will work, it still works, and it might be possible this might help us to get iron ingots even at night. So, yes, there's a possibility of more output, right? So, this is the whole thing. Things that you have to keep in mind is You must bring the zombie first. You must keep the cage closed, right? Then, second thing you need to bring in is the villagers, two villagers, and then just breed them. And yes, number is important, and they are about 9, 10 right now. I suggest you do around 8, 10 villagers. Just breed them. It might take some time for you, but then if you can bring them one by one, it's good enough. If you can't, just breed them. Time will be spent in breeding them, like some days, but the output that you will be getting is worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. Right? So, yes. Then the villagers, then another thing is they should have profession. Each of them that you bring in should have a profession, right? So, yes. Then the profession comes. Then the next thing is you build up this above area and don't break those middle these glass panes until you have the upper part of the farm ready, right? You can just cover them up whenever you want to stop the farm, just cover them up, right? And this will stop spawning the iron golems, right? This will stop spawn. Come on, just go. Yes. Okay. Now this way you see the golems won't spawn now, and the farm is closed. The villagers are not scared actually, right? So the golems won't spawn. Then you can make the whole upper part, modify if you want, the way that you want, and yep, that's it. Now, as soon as you have the upper part complete, just go down into the villager sleeping area, break those. Oh, sorry, bro. Shit. Oh my god. Yup. Don't kill your zombie. If you kill, then that is also not a problem. I guess you can. Bro, come on. Seriously? It's very congested. I suggest that you make the platform quite big. Okay, that's it. When your farm is ready on the outside, just go in, break those panes, window panes, and the farm will start working again as it was working, right? Some of them might get stuck at some point, like you can see it right now. That idiot is not moving, but as soon as it moves, it will just go in with the flow and just burn itself, right? If you don't even want that stoppage, then what you can do is you already know that, right? Yup, you already know that. Just break this one layer, right? Break this one layer and make it of walls. Oh, make it of these cobblestone blocks. All right. There was no need of doing that here, but I did it. See, this way they won't get stuck anywhere and they will just go down. If you want, you can do it here as well because you can see there is some space where they can get stuck, but that's not a problem, I guess. Now, this one spawned right in to that stone right there, right? Come on, buddy, just go out. How the hell is it even standing? Will you please go down, sir? Hello. Yup. Just go down. Bye bye. Happy journey, friend. Ta-ta. Boom. That's it done. So yes, this is the farm. That's how it looks from the bottom. You can make it look pretty according to your creativity, based on your creativity, right? You can make it look much more aesthetic if you want, the way you want it. But this is the basic design, and that's how you build it, that's how you make it. So that's it. Let's see one more. Yep, there you go. And let's build it. Tata. This will be our thumbnail. Yep, nice thumbnail. That's it for the video, guys. If you like the video, then do subscribe. And if you are new to the channel, I already said just subscribe, bro, and just like it. If you still have any doubt, then you can just comment it. And there were some parts in the video that I didn't just show you how to do it, like bringing in the villager, then bringing in the zombie. These two things I didn't show because I believe that you already know by now. If you are playing Minecraft and you want an iron golem farm and you have the things that are needed, then I believe that you are aware of how to bring those villagers and zombie into the farm, right? And even if you don't just know how to bring those villagers and zombies in, then you can just tell me. I can help you. Okay, that's it for the video. And can I show you my Blender models as well? I believe yes, I can. Let me open them first. I will show you only one of it because this was the best that I made of low poly, right? So this one I'll be showing you. There are others which are rally cars and other basic cars and everything, right? Okay, let me show you more. Wait a minute. Mm, 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 mm. If you just have completed the farm, then you can obviously leave. I am just showing my Blender models of low poly cars that I make, just in case you want to make them as well, right? Just to trigger your creativity and curiousness. And you can obviously hear those iron golems still dying. So, yep, the video is already over 1 hour. Now, let me just display it and game capture is over. Here is the display capture. Yep, you can see it now. Let's go. This is the card that was my best, the best I made, right? what do you call it? Ferrari, something like that. I don't know. Right, it will be called a Ferrari, and I guess it just looks great, right? The other one is this. This again is a rally car, right? They are all low polys, right? And I made them all in Blender. So, yes, this is the car. See? Okay, then the next one is this. This again is a rally car, and that's it, right? So yes, that's it for the video. And if you have anything to ask, just comment it down and I'll make a video on that too. If you want me to make the video on these low poly blender models, then I can make a video on them too. And I'm making them for games, right? So I am basically a game developer as well. So I develop games. I have two of them on the Play Store. The link can be found where you can follow me on Instagram, and the link is directly in the profile, the website link. So that can be found there, and they are on the Play Store. You can try them out. You can just comment how you like them and what improvements can be made. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna stop the video, and just a guy on YouTube, you have the video now, and I'm really sorry I was busy making those models, so I just forgot that I have to upload that video as well. So yes, here's the video, bro. Okay, thank you everyone. I hope you got it, and share the farms, right? Share it just in case your friend might need it. So just share it, bro. Thank you. Tata. Bye bye.